Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today we are playing some ARK Survival Evolved Mobile Edition. And today we are back on our solo single-player game here, guys. And just a quick note, I did finally get around to naming this otter, and there were so many great name suggestions, but I saw Otterly Amazing, and yeah, I just had to do it. That had to be the name. It was too good. It was too good to pass up. So what I thought we would do today, guys, is because the update did drop last week, I've been having a little trouble finding Equus on the single-player server since they are, or not single-player server, on the single solo game, just because they are an uncommon spawn, and so they are a little hard to find. So I thought what we would do instead is take our new archetype, because 2 archetypes were also added in the most recent update. One is the aerial symbiote, one is the cantilever platform. And I thought we would just craft up a cantilever platform, because a lot of what I want to do on this series is in fact build, and so I thought it would be a great idea to take a little bit of stuff and go and try to build a nice little platform area. Since we do have our little otter friend hanging out with us today, I thought it would be really cool to go and make a completely aesthetic respawn area. So just like a really nice little cliff house to go hang out on and to respawn on. And it is a little bit difficult. It is a little difficult because we're super weighed down because I have a few too many building materials on me. But what I was thinking was we're near our brand new beautiful factory area, and so I thought we could make a little respawn area, a little bedroom area right up here, because there's kind of this ridge of stone, and it's pretty good, but it's not very big. So I thought it would be cool if we could build kind of near here. And I may need to like play with this a little bit, but I want to get it as close to the edge of this as I can so that we could just walk right off the edge of this platform. That actually looks pretty good. And does it need rotated? Not a huge amount. That ought to work. I like that. Okay, so I want to make sure that I can actually walk up here. No, it's a little too high, so... Oh, we're gonna fall. There we go. Yep, perfect. Not too high. It's a little too low, so I want to get it a little bit higher up so that I can just walk from the platform onto this cliff edge without too much trouble, at least on one edge of it. So I'm gonna go literally as high as I can in whatever direction I have to go to make this work. Alright, it's gonna be really, really tricky to make this happen, I think. But I do think I can get it to work to where I can walk smoothly on this platform here. So maybe, oh yeah, if I go a little closer, I'm doing a little bit better. Where... I feel like it needs to go right here, but up. Now, unfortunately, these are a little bit tricky to place. As you can kind of see, they're a little difficult to place, and I just went completely under it that time. And they're also extremely heavy. They weigh like 90 kilograms in-game, which is quite a lot. That's still kind of high. You know, we might be able to build a ramp. I don't think that'll work, though. I don't trust it. Okay. Quick before it despawns on me. Alright. I'm going to try placing this one more time. I really, really have a specific position I want this in. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. If I can't walk up onto the cliff face, I don't think it'll be worth doing, because really, I want to be able to use all of the space back there as well for building. Maybe making like a sitting area. I don't really know. I had it. It was almost there. Oh, that's close. Is that it? No, it's still too high. Gosh darn it. Not sure how I'm going to make this work, but I am going to make it work. I may actually take a break, get this placed where I want, because it is going to take quite a bit of time to figure it out, even with the griffin helping. And so I might just take a minute to kind of fuss with this, and maybe I'll bring you guys back when we're all done, unless... Actually, wait. Does that do it? I'm still under it. Can we not? Okay. Actually. Okay, so there's still a little bit of a lip here, but overall it's much better. Like, I can actually get up on here. I can run up and down this cliff area, kind of come over to this edge and look out over the current base area. Okay, I think this is gonna work. I think I'm happy with where this is placed. It's not perfect, but you're not gonna see much of this anyway, since we're gonna be building on this platform as well. And yeah, I like it. Okay, and it's too late to pick it up now anyway. Okay, so I'm going to actually, I guess we can just hop right into building here because I do have all of this stuff on me. So I have a very specific idea in mind for how I want this to go, and part of that is making sure, okay, I do have enough room. Making sure I have enough room up front here to land flyers and to have kind of a little porch area. So I'm going to make sure that I don't build at the front of this platform here at these snap points. I'm going to start back here and do this. And now, as you can see, there's no snap points here. So what we're going to do is actually get like the finished structure of the walls here. And then from there, I have some ideas as to how we can actually create walls, even though there's no snap points, by using flat ceilings. So we can actually use these flat ceilings. There we go. Okay, and we will keep building here. So now I actually have an idea for making this kind of an attic space as well. So I'm actually going to completely wall this off up here. I am going to add a sloped roof to this, but I want like a little attic space. And so I actually have also crafted up down in the other little smithy area. I do have a hatch frame. So we're going to make this whole thing look pretty cool by the time it's done. I'm hoping. We'll kind of see how it goes. But with the walls, what you can do now is you see we can actually bring walls down from these ceilings now and create this kind of cool, we can actually build like top down once you get like ceilings on walls that have snap points. So it's a little tricky to do, but it is possible. And so then for the front, I actually want to make it all glass because it lets more light in, and I just like the way it looks. So I am going to go ahead and make the whole front of this building glass as well. Alright, so now I think I'm actually out of building materials. Yeah, I have nothing else on me. So, I'm going to come back down here, grab a few more building materials, and then we can keep going. Now, I do apologize for my building, guys. It does take quite a long time for me because I do have to, like, really think through what I'm doing as I'm doing it. I have something of a plan going in, but it's always a little bit tricky. I'm going to grab that hatch frame. I'm going to grab some sloped walls. I'm going to grab more of these. That should be enough. And then I'm going to grab a few more stone walls as well. I'm actually going to need a lot of these. And then for the back of this, I'm actually going to use a little like escape door onto that back part of the cliff there. And so I am going to actually use like a door frame to get in and out of that area. Okay, so this should be at least good for the next few seconds of building here. Please don't let us be super weighed down. Alright. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and fly our way back up here. I'm actually going to land on the cliff back here. So there's a little bit more room for the griffin. Okay. And then I'm going to continue building this down. So I actually want to close off the back of this building, because it is going to be a cool area. I want to make like special little bedrooms for all of our small creatures, as well as like a really nice respawn area for myself as well. So this might actually be like a multiple part build, or I might potentially show you guys what the finished product looks like when it's all put together. But for now, I really just want to make sure I get the outline of everything correct. Okay, and so then up here, I'm also going to place the stone hatch frame. Okay, so now we can put a ladder up there. We will be able to get up to the second story. and hopefully everything will turn out looking okay. I'm going to put this here with the door. Alright, so now we have a nice little area. It's kind of long and not very deep, but I do think it's going to be cool. I'm going to make a whole thing out of it, and then it is a little bit of a jump to get up on this cliff, but not so bad that it's going to completely drive me crazy. I don't think I'll be completely insane. Okay, so now the next part here is to build up our sloped wall. So basically what I need to do is do this, add some sloped walls, add one more wall there, and then we're going to create a sloped ceiling. So, oh, I forgot the sloped walls. So we're going to have to go grab those and a few more walls anyway. I can put down the 2 greenhouse walls that I already have, actually. I might have to dismount for it, but I can do it. Yes, okay. Ooh, it's a little shaky. There we go. So the plan here is to make the same shape on the front, but again, it's all out of glass. And then that way we have basically a 2-story building. The front is all of those glass windows so you can kind of see out, see in, whatever. And then the second story is going to be kind of a funky attic area because of all of the slope ceilings that I'm going to be using. So let's go ahead and grab some more stuff. Hopefully we're doing all right here. Let's go ahead and get some of these items. I need a couple more walls, just a few. And I'm going to grab a few of those and a few of those. All of those. I don't think I'll need all of them, but just in case. And then I actually have a bunch of that stuff as well. I'm going to need more of those. I'm going to craft one more of each of those because I will need them. Can we get all that? Hopefully we can get all these items. I think we won't be weighed down if we take all this up there, and I hope I didn't forget anything that I need. All the trips back and forth. That's probably the worst part of building, is I probably should just move all of the materials up here once I get them crafted, but it is kind of painful to do that, so I prefer not to for the most part. Now there is enough room for the griffin up there, but it's kind of a pain, so I'm going to just move back here for a second. Get that on. Yes, okay. Get those on, and then get these in place. Okay, and now we should be in shape to get our sloped ceilings here. Now, I do kind of want a skylight up here as well, because I think that would look really cool. So, ooh, that was close. I'm basically going to create like a striped roof, kind of like I did down below, where I'm going to have these be sloped ceilings here, and then a flat ceiling in the center. But then the next set of ceilings are going to be sloped greenhouse ceilings, and then the front ones here are going to be normal stone ones again. So I hope that all is going to work out okay. I did actually forget to bring the correct ceilings for that, but it's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. We'll get all of the pieces together eventually. There we go. And then this side is going to look like this. Not there. There. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. So then next slope ceilings are going to be right here. Hopefully there's enough space for me to get the griffin out of here. I might even move him now before I quite finish this, just in case. Or move her. Did I trap myself? No. Okay. Okay, so you can kind of see the shape that I'm going for here. I hope it's making sense so far. I might have to actually add the ladders in to finish this off, or find a way to, like, I probably can land on this roof. It's a little bit narrow to land on with a griffin, but probably, yes, it can be done. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. And so then the idea is this center bit. I'm actually going to make this stone, and then those are going to be greenhouse ones. So it'll be kind of cool looking. Nice skylight. Oh boy. Ouch, that hurt. Okay. Yeah, well, anyway, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get up there. I do have some other flyers, so I should be fine, but, yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a minute because this is getting a little bit on the long side. Okay, guys, so, we're back. I took a quick break so that I could get back up here, get the griffin sorted, get a few more materials crafted up, and so I actually do now have these greenhouse sloped ceilings. There we go. So we do have kind of a sloped skylight here, which I think is going to look pretty good overall. I do like this. I like the way that it looks. I'm probably going to really like the way that it looks from the inside as well. You know what I forgot to make is ladders, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't even know if I've ever learned how to make the ladders. I have not. Alright, we're going to learn how to make that wooden ladder real quick, and then I think all I need is like wood and thatch for that. We'll just run down here and smash a tree. That'll be fine. Shouldn't take too much. Alright, smashing some other stuff too. And I do think I need more wood. I don't know where I put my hatchet. Don't know where I put my hatchet. Okay, I'm gonna have to find this real quick. I think I might have put it on the monkey. I might have put it on my monkey in this little house over here. That could be kind of an issue. Yeah, so anyway, we are getting this all wrapped up slowly. Yes, I did put it on the monkey. That's not what I wanted. Come here. There we go. While I was building, I had it all, like, stashed on the monkey because it was all too heavy. And now I actually need it, so... I want to leave that tree alone because it's actually really pretty, but I do want to smash one of these trees just because I need the wood. Wait, there we go. Perfect. Hello, Dodo friend. Alright, so now we should actually be able to craft up a couple of ladders, which I needed to be able to get into the hatch frame so that I can see the second story there, which I think is going to look pretty good. Alright, and so now I'm really glad I didn't build right up to the front of this because it's just enough room to be able to come up here and land and get inside, I guess. So you can see I did put in a greenhouse door. I decided that would look better than trying to do like a wooden door or something like that. And now let's go ahead and put down these ladders. This should be the last practical thing that I'm actually going to use in this particular thing. And I do have to keep like... My game freezes occasionally, which is very frustrating. Yeah, I want it on that side. I'm not sure this is going to work very well. I may have to demolish these. I would prefer if I could get up this way. No. Okay, so that's not going to work. I'm going to have to, like, flip them around a little bit. Let's go ahead and destroy this ladder. And I'll get the materials back, so I should be able to craft up 3 more very quickly. Make sure I'm focused on the ladder. There we go. Yes, perfect. Alright, so now if I place them here, if I could get it to go there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and I just like the way that the wooden ladder looks, which is the only reason I really chose to use that one. Is that not high enough? That had better be high enough to get out of. No. Alright, well that's annoying. Okay, so the idea was that I would be able to come up here, but it looks like the slope ceiling is going to be just a little in the way, so I may actually move this like back over to that corner right there. A little bit kitty corner so that I have room to get up, and that way it'll just be at the very back. So I'm not going to worry too much about this for now. I'll just pretend it's not there, and we'll worry about the second story later. But I do think it looked pretty good from the inside. I like the way that that turned out. So this is going to be a long time in finishing. I don't think it's going to be a quick and easy fix to get everything working quite the way I want it, but I do think it's going to be pretty good. So now I do have some premium items, guys. I did watch some ads for this so that I could get these items because I do actually really want to create like a nice space. So Actually, if that's gonna be there, I might actually pull this out from the wall a little bit and then place a chest over in the corner. I think that might look pretty good. Okay, so this is the elegant bed. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, so I did use a little bit fancier items here because I do want to kind of see how they look, and I want to make sure that everything looks good. It bothers me that there's wrinkles on the bed. I don't know. I don't know if that bothers anybody else, but it bothers me that there are wrinkles on the bed. Someone doesn't know how to make a bed properly. All right, but so we have that, and then we also have like this nice little table area, which I'm probably actually going to place out here, kind of in front of everything. Looks pretty good. So a little bit of space, and then I do also have these two chairs that I'm going to place here, which hopefully you can pick these chairs up, because I do kind of want them here just for decoration. Yeah, you can pick them up and move them around. So I actually really like that. So we have a nice table, we have some nice chairs, we have a little bed area where we can have a storage chest back here, a way up to the top. And then this area over here is actually going to be dedicated to the otter. So Otterly Amazing is going to have his little area. I'm probably going to do... I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do here, but I am going to do something special just for him. And it actually is getting dark, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on bright night so we can still see. Yeah, so I think it's going to look really good, guys. We do have some nice items already placed down. Oh, I do also have this vase, which I kind of wanted to put on the table. And again, that vase I can pick up, I can move it around, I can rearrange it. I can do all sorts of things with it. So that's why I'm using the premium items, is because most of them are movable as compared to other things. And then I also wanted to place some pots out here. So I might... Oh man, that takes up a lot of space. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So I did kind of want some indoor flowers, which means this... Okay, it barely has enough room. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I wanted to have some potted plants in here. I wanted them to be near the front of the window. And I might actually make a few more and put them out here on the actual porch area, because I think that would look pretty cool. And I'm going to put like actual premium seed plants in there. I'm going to watch a few more ads, get some seeds, and then put those in there, because they do collect potent dust, and they also are very cool looking. The water could be a problem, but since this is a solo game, I'm not too worried about it, because I can manually fill these up without causing too much of an issue. And if it really starts to bother me, I do have a pipe system set up, so I could actually like bring some pipes in up the wall over here and just have them be kind of in the way, but also kind of out of the way. Yeah. Okay, if you know what I mean. I could get a tap coming in that would feed these without it looking too horrible, I think. So this is just the very start of what I plan to do here. I do plan to also decorate up there. I might get some rugs for this area, like a large rug here. Kind of make everything look really cool. I'm definitely going to put like a trophy on the back and maybe do some other items on these walls as well. But yeah, I think it's going to look really good, guys, in the long run. And I'm pretty happy with the way that this build has turned out so far. Not the fanciest build in the world, but I'm doing my best here, and I did want to make it pretty. And so now we do have a better bed to spawn at as well, in case we die. And if not, then cool, we're doing the game right, I guess. Alright, so it is dark and rainy right now, so I'm actually going to use this so that we can see. Even though it's still rainy, we actually can see now. There we go. Okay. So yeah, guys, I like it. I like this build. It looks a little bit funky from the outside, but from the inside it looks really cool. So I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna say this build is mostly done here, except for all the decoration and a couple of like the hatch frame that needs to move. And yeah, so I do think that that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. So if you did find yourself enjoying it at any point, please do remember to hit that like button, because it seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. I will catch you all in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.